Oh my goodness.
What's happening, boys, and welcome to a beautiful Saturday here in Miami. As you guys can see, it's currently raining. As a matter of fact, I don't want to step out of the house without the complete forecast. Hold on a second. Hey, Shakira? Can I get the full forecast, please?
It's cloudy with a chance of Piques tears.
In the next 2 weeks, you guys are probably going to see, I don't know if I want to say the most emotional video on the channel that you've ever seen, but if everything goes according to plan, it could be.
Remember a year ago when I was supposed to drink that Austrian soda?
Well, it's still in the fridge. So the question of this epi is, if you guys lived in Miami and you were getting yourselves an MLS expansion franchise, what would you call it? I think Miami Vice, that's the first thing that came to my mind. It's a little bit risky because it involves everything. It's a little bit risky, so I don't 100% sure if that one is gonna stick. Miami Flamingos is a little bit too meh. I'm not sure I really buy that one, but Miami Vice, and I'm trying to think what else could be cool. So you guys maybe help me out in the comments. Let me know what you would name your team if the MLS was coming to your city if you lived in Miami. What's up, boys, and welcome to another messy episode in the Casa de Sueños.
Smash that like button, chicos!
So today we have a bunch of things to talk about. We have the MLS coming to Miami. We still don't have a team name or colors or anything like that yet. We don't have a marquee signing. We've got Batshuayi, who had an incredible performance versus Köln. And if you're a Köln fan, I'm praying for you guys. You need every bit of points you can to stay in the Bundesliga. So hoping, as you guys can see there, I spent about 2 weeks there this summer with Nick, Toby, and Nepenthes. Had one of the best times I've ever had in any city ever, and just hoping you guys are able to stay in the Bundesliga. What else do we have? We have Giroud. We got a bunch of other stuff. Giroud going to Chelsea again. Just so strange to see him in blue.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming for a video-assisted rigging.
He gets him. I mean, I'm trying to play devil's advocate as a Liverpool fan and trying to find something that would show me that it isn't a pen, but it's in the box, and I don't think that it matters that he missed the ball. I mean, he hit the player. I think this calls for a McDonald's video-assisted rigging. There's clearly contact with Lamela. Anywhere else on the pitch, that's a foul. I think it's got to be a pen, but Jesus, that's a brave decision. That's a brave decision from the linesman. As a neutral, that was easily one of the best games of the season. We saw an inspired Salah, incredible second goal. The closest to a Messi-esque type goal in the Premier League that I think I've seen all season. Some questionable calls from the linesman, whether it was Harry Kane being offsides, whether it looked like he was upon replay. Don't let the poor officiating distract you from the fact that Wanyama still got it. But really quickly, wanted to give you guys a quick update on how Foot Champs is going for me. Now, I've got the full Super League side here, and you guys would have seen an Henri to Glory's epi yesterday. You would have been introduced to the Super League side. My con is actually a monster. Dirar, I might have to get Adriano. I might have to get Adriano just because he's not, Mariano, because he's not defensive-minded enough. But our boy up here, Ricardo Quaresma, started off a little slow. He's provided 9 assists, 4 goals in 5 matches played. But more than anything, JJ Okocha has been pretty solid. 5 games played, 9 goals and an assist. On the other screen, I've got the Weller versus KSI fight. I don't want to give a prediction. If I was to say off the cuff who I would say, just because he was technically already in shape, and this isn't shots at all, just because he was already in shape already, I would say maybe Joe Weller has the upper hand, but should be interesting to see. That's going to kick off in just an hour's time. You guys can see that, like I said, the setup is still a little messy. I still want to do one more recording here. I might do the green screen at some point, but it's kind of fun having this other little station over here. So I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. But as of right now, we wouldn't be starting our day correctly if we didn't go get a McCafe. Shit! The best a man can get. Hold on, let me put some of my Doc cologne on. Look, check out the wild cats that we found here. Here's a little black cat. What do you have to say? What do you have to say for yourself? Come say hi. What a little cat. Let me really quickly introduce you to a problem that I wish no human being ever has to go through. I have a corner here in Miami Beach where we've got a Starbucks there. We've got ourselves a Dunkin' Donuts over there, and then of course we've got the McDonald's over there. So every morning I have to decide whether I want a Dunkin' Donuts McCafe, whether I want a McDonald's McCafe, or a Starbucks one. Usually it comes down to the line. Dunkin' Donuts doesn't look too packed, but now I'm already crossing the street. Nah, dude, are you kidding me? McDonald's, pero qué? That is legitimately one of the most disturbing lines I've ever seen. There's nowhere to park. How's Starbucks looking? Is it a spot? I didn't want to have to do it, but I think we got a spot at Starbucks. We got the iced coffee, we got the white chocolate mocha. Let me do a really quick review.
You know, when I get down like to my fourth sip.
So the scare attempt that you just saw. Oh my. It's revenge for my brother trying to scare the absolute scheisskopf out of me, and he got me a couple times. There's no denying that Starbucks is a little bit pricey, but there's also no denying that it's 100% delicious. I thought this was supposed to be a boxing fight, dude. So we're back home and I'm watching an adult virgin. We're also watching the KSI versus Joe Weller fight. Even though I don't really have a horse in the race, I think I'm gonna have to default to KSI because none of us that are FIFA YouTubers would be able to do what we do if it weren't for him. So it was sort of subconsciously rooting for KSI, but really just want a great fight. Would be sick to see something awesome happen. Let me get some of this iced coffee off my screen. Almost 800,000 people watching this stream. Crazy. I don't know if I've ever been more wrong about anything in my entire life. Dude, props to the both of them for putting this on. Gotta respect JJ for allowing me to have the job I have, because without him, none of this that you see in here would be possible. So someone commented in the first episode, do a news backdrop. What do you mean, like this? A bunch of things have happened this week in the world of football. We have Ozil on a new contract at Arsenal. We've got, like I said, Giroud to Chelsea. We've got a bunch of other things going on. Beckham's MLS side, I watched the announcement and was a little bit disappointed that we didn't get a name, but I also understand that they want to drive the hype and they want to have another event where they're going to unveil the logo, the team name, and then maybe another event where the marquee player is announced. But let's start with the Mesut Ozil deal. He's going on a new deal that keeps him at Arsenal till 2022, I believe, on £350,000 per week, which makes him the most expensive player in Arsenal history. If you're an Arsenal supporter, of course you have to be happy with Ozil signing and being retained at the club. Yes, the wage is very high, but for a world-class player, and I believe that's exactly what Mesut Ozil is, and he has been that for a while. He can tend to disappear for a little bit, but he is a world-class player, and I'm happy to see that he was able to stay. It's nice to see a little bit of loyalty. Yeah, you could say it was a lot of money that obviously no one's going to turn down, but is nice to see him stay at Arsenal. Whether you're a Wenger in or Wenger out guy, you can't deny the fact that Wenger is a class manager when it comes to player management. Moving on, we're going to Batshuayi, the player that left the Premier League to replace Aubameyang at Dortmund. An incredible 3-2 victory over Köln. By the way, my commiserations to Köln. I know you guys are fighting the relegation battle in the Bundesliga right now, so hopefully you guys are able to stay on top. I believe they have 13 or 14 points on the season and need every point they can get. Again, a very, very close match. Batshuayi was very close, about 44 millimeters away from getting his hat trick if it wasn't for a video assisted replay that called him offside. Got himself 2 goals and an assist, so for those of us that have his 1 to watch card, you're probably going to make a decent bit of coin because it would be the biggest, I would say it'd probably be one of the most contested issues if he does not get himself an inform because of the winter 1 to watches that just came out. EA have to give him an inform or people are going to riot. So wish I would have packed or even picked up a 80 Batshuayi. Yesterday was going for I think like 60 or 70k, but don't have the card and he's probably skyrocketed. It'd be interesting to know what his price is right now. We've got Chelsea to Giroud again. Like I said, sort of already covered that one. Sad to see an Arsenal legend go to another club, but sometimes it is what it is. And he gave Arsenal all he had. So as strange as it's going to be to see Giroud in a Chelsea blue kit, hopefully he gets more playing time. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work out. Morata hasn't been in great form. Does Giroud start? Not sure what's going to happen there. If you're a Chelsea fan, maybe let me know in the comment section below. Zlatan to LA Galaxy is not confirmed, but it is being rumored that he's possibly going to go. Mourinho was quoted as saying, I don't know anything about Zlatan going to the LA Galaxy. So again, we are just a little bit in the mist right here, but he's 36 years old. I wouldn't put it past him signing for the Galaxy, probably for a big payday. But again, my dream, and it kind of ties into the Beckham team announcement, I would love if Zlatan came to the Miami franchise for the first year, which would be in 2020. So technically Zlatan maybe could go elsewhere and then come back to the MLS, or he could go to the Galaxy and then maybe sign for Miami. That would be my absolute dream come true. I mean, the Miami Zlatans doesn't sound like a half bad idea for a team name. Or the Miami Gods.
The God.
In other news, Messi did a reverse nutmeg. Chicharito scored an absolute stunner.
Might just break here for Hernandez. Is this the equalizer?
Konalyaspor, I'm probably butchering the name. The announcement for the Samuel Eto'o signing, wow. Dude, Goodmanson, shout out Iceland. How did I leave that one off the mat, bro? Freaking Burnley. Goodmanson for Burnley, drew at level with City. It's the first time City have drawn since I can't remember when. Burnley, take a bow, son. That is going to conclude it, boys. I don't know if this is going to be shorter or longer than the first epi that you guys saw last week. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying. I'm trying something new to film with the backdrop that works. I'm still trying to sort the lighting situation in the second setup, so might have that back for the epi next Sunday. As always, boys, let me know what you guys thought about the epi in the comment section below. Let's have a discussion about stuff that's going on around in the world of football, and give me some ideas for stuff that I could talk about next Sunday. And feel free to tweet me some topics as well. But anyway, boys, hopefully you guys did enjoy the epi. Hopefully you guys enjoy the series that we're releasing every Sunday. If you did, hit that like button, massively appreciated as well. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. I will see you guys for another upload tomorrow. Till next time, boys, tschüss, later, ade.
They all hang out by the pool next to my backyard roller coaster with my face on a giant poster. Tonight we're having oysters with the Kobe steak in the toaster, waiting to feed my